Have you ever thought about why nursing is such a competitive major, yet one of the most popular majors in the United States? To explain the importance of nursing, I'm going to go over some research that explains why this degree is so popular. It is actually number 3 in the United States of majors that people decide they want to get. Statistically, in the United States, there are 4 nurses to 1 physician. That ratio is tremendous. Nursing is a great career opportunity for those who are interested and can handle it. The education is very competitive at some schools, but to become a top-notch nurse, you're going to need a top-notch education. Nursing is so popular due to the salary received, the opportunities, and the current need for nurses. After you receive your education in nursing, you go into the real world of working, which some are happy about, some not so much. Nurses on average make $67,000 a year. This, of course, can fluctuate depending on where you live and, of course, what type of education you got. But this is a big reason that nursing is so popular. The medical field in general has so much money in it, but with nursing you can double almost what a tech makes. One of the best parts about this major is that you will go through a 2 or 4 year degree depending on if you want to get your associate's degree in nursing or your bachelor's of science in nursing. And after that, you start working and making the big bucks. There's also so much overtime in nursing to go around that you can tack on quite a bit of extra money if you're willing to add in the extra hours. Although life isn't all about money, it is very important that your career provides you with what you will need for the rest of your life. Along with the benefits in nursing. Benefits in nursing include usually life insurance, health insurance, retirement, or 401k. It just depends on which hospital you're at technically, or a doctor's office, or whatever you decide to do. Once you become a nurse, your options are almost endless for what you will do with the degree. You can work in labor and delivery, you can work in the emergency room, you can work in doctor's offices, you can be in the ICU. It's up to you on what you do. You also have many options for further education after becoming a nurse. This is very important. You can have a master's in very many different things, which can help you further in your career. It is very important to have options in life, especially when it comes to a career. Although nursing is a career that you will not be doing the same thing every day, it is nice to have the assurance that you can change the type of nurse you are as well. You could work in labor and delivery for 10 years, then decide you want to be an ER nurse. That's okay. This is a relief to me because I know I get so tired of doing the same thing over and over every day. It is also nice knowing that a nurse will always be needed. We so often see jobs that have just disappeared because there's no need for them anymore. Luckily with nursing, this will never happen. There will always be a need for a nurse, and right now that need is stronger than ever. Although it is tough work to become a nurse, it is well worth it after you see the need for nurses. Plus, you will always be promised a job. Nurses are needed in hospitals, nursing homes, doctor offices, and even in the Army. You should never have a hard time finding a job, although some of the best hospitals are looking for the best nurses, which is where the competition comes in. The University of Louisville is one of the hardest colleges to get into for their nursing program. They accept 30 applicants every semester, which, if you know the University of Louisville, that's not a lot. But you also see some of the best nurses come out of that program. It is such a competitive major in general, and that doesn't change once you receive your degree. The importance of the competition makes for better nurses, though. You see more nurses trying harder to come out on top, which is really important in the medical field because you want the best nurses working for you and working with you. Between the salary, the options for the degree, and the need for nurses, you cannot find a better major to pick. You see so many people who just pick degrees because it sounds like something fun or something that they might be able to do in life, not other things. But other times people miss out on the great opportunities like this, where you have all the things you could ever imagine in the degree. The research I have done on this degree, or the research I've done on this career field, has really paid off for me, and I would like to think it will help others that want to decide what's best for them. Nursing is competitive, yet so worth the work and time that you have to put into it. Although it is so competitive and so popular, you don't see enough people choosing it, and you really have to dedicate your time to perfect the degree. It's a fantastic major to choose, and it's one that I would recommend everyone to check out. You just have to decide it's what you want to do and weigh the pros and cons, and I promise there's more pros than cons on this one.